And how does that make you feel? I haven't even said anything yet. Forget about it. I just came here because I need to figure out what's going on in my life after high school. I don't really know what I'm supposed to be doing. Well, alright, man. I'm on a busy schedule. Do you at least have any idea what you're gonna do after high school? I mean, yeah, I have somewhat of a plan. After high school, I'm going to get an engineering degree. And to be honest, I want to get an engineering degree because it just feels like something I can have fun with. I always love to build stuff. Always love to figure out how stuff works. So I think an engineering degree is something I could pursue that wouldn't bore me to death. And also, I'm a human being. I'm like anybody else. It's a higher paying major. I want to make money. I want to pay for my friends. I want to pay for my family. So that's another reason why I chose it. It's just something that's stable, but can also be something that I enjoy, that I'm not going to hate my life going to work to every day, you know? I mean, that plan sounds good enough, but why is the school even important to you? If I were to describe HCA in one word, it'd be a rock. Like, in no matter what I went through in my life, I would have to come into school, and I would be there for a few hours, and no matter what happened outside, I'd be inside, I'd do my work, and I'd be with friends. And then if in my last 2 years I was always doing activities, so instead of being home and doing nothing, I was playing basketball or in the yearbook club, or I have food bank on Thursday, right? So it just gave me so many activities and so many things to focus my life around. My life basically revolved around HCA and the activities around it, and I built on top of that. We say all this stuff about school, how we don't want to go, how we don't whatever. At the end of the day, I think it really is a blessing that I have this type of foundation to build upon. Okay, so you like the school. That's cool. But what about you? People want to know about you. People want to know what you went through. So what did you go through in your life? I mean, for me, struggles mostly shaped me as a person. Especially when I was younger and when my siblings were younger. We had a lot of financial struggle as a family. My dad was working 2-3 jobs. My mom was like a manager at Burger King, and it was just hard to make things meet with a family and like kids to feed. Something as simple as like a $5 hot and ready, which today I wouldn't even have to worry about buying, was a splurge, and it would be something you had to spend save up weeks to buy. So I think that really taught me just the value of, not only the value of money, but also the value of time. That I need to put my work in now, and I need to make sure that my future doesn't feel like that, because I would absolutely hate if my future family had to have that restrictions on them. So today, it just motivates me to work hard today so I can reap my rewards later. Secondly, when my grandpa died, I was around 10. I hadn't experienced death before, so when he died, it really hit me hard, because one, he was the only grandparent that I had actually met, and the only grandparent that I actually talked to, and two, because it was my first experience with death. I was 10. I was in 5th grade. I was thinking about Minecraft or something. So to actually experience death, it hit me hard. I had a month where I wouldn't sleep at all, just because I was just thinking about what happened after death, and if life is even worth living if I'm just going to die. But, in the end, I'm not going to say that I'm glad it happened, because obviously not. I wish my grandpa was there. But I appreciate it because it helped me come out as a different person. It helped me realize that life is so finite and that we only have one of it. And that's made me just want to experience so much in life. That's it. I've been living my whole life up and since that moment. My whole life has been screw it, do it, just do it, because tomorrow I could die. So I want to make sure that every day of my life I'm doing as much as I can, because I do not want to die in a lame life. That is the scariest thing that can happen in my life. So, in total, it's struggle with whether it's death or financial just really shaped how I live my everyday life and what I'm doing now to prepare for the future. Oh, are you still talking, bro? I'm on pod, dog. I zoned out like 3 minutes ago. You're kind of boring, bro. Has anyone ever told you that? You talk a lot. But you'll be fine. You'll be fine, bro. Like people graduate all the time. You're not gonna be the first person to graduate. You'll be far from the last. I'm sure you got my approval. I'm sure you'll do fine. However, I don't know if you see that. You gotta pay that little bro. I'll leave it at the front counter. I believe in you, man. You have a great life. I know you'll do good. Good job, bro.